Hey, what's up guys? This is Brandon with Survival Mode, and I wanted to show you guys this new pack I got. I picked it up at a flea market. This guy had a booth that had a whole bunch of military things in it, and I picked this pack up for $60, and it's a lot bigger than my old pack, and I kind of want to show you guys how I have it set up. So, right on the front here I have my canteen. I don't know what these straps are called on here, these little clips, but I want to get some pouches that hook onto these clips, and it has a whole bunch of places for that. Sorry. It has a whole bunch of places to hook things like that for pouches, so I can store some of my smaller equipment that I have. Right now it's just laying on top of everything in the inside of the pack. So it's basically just a big giant bucket style pack. There's a whole bunch of room in here, and it's actually not all the way full. I don't know if you guys can see that, but everything you guys seen in my other video for my bushcraft kit, I got my fishing kit in here, my cup, my knife. I added a frying pan in there, and then my cooking pot. So everything you guys seen pretty much in my other bushcraft kit is in there mostly. And then I got my map and compass and things like that in here. And that's not permanent. I'm gonna wait until I get some of those pouches that hook on with these types of clips on out of here, so I can put the smaller stuff in there. But for now, that's where I have it. So let's talk about how this closes. It's a drawstring close. Now it does leave that little hole exposed, so what you do is you pull it up and you roll it down just like that, and you put this little strap on there, and that pretty much waterproofs it. I was gonna see maybe if I could sew some type of flap over here, because there are two little holes, and I'm guessing these are for bladders, or if you had a bladder you could put it on either hole and have your tube come out. But so I'm thinking about putting some kind of strap or a flap over that. So, and then the other thing I got in here, I recently added this sleeping pad with and then I have my machete in here instead of on that pistol belt, which you guys seen before. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys this, and I have one more thing to show you. And this I made out of duct tape and cardboard. So what I did is I made this knife out of an old metal ruler and put some kind of camouflage fabric, like an old cover or something, that I cut up and put on here and taped on there. It makes a good handle, and it's carbon steel, so it does strike sparks off flint. And for the sheath, it's cardboard on the interior and then Gorilla Tape on the outside. And it's actually pretty sturdy, considering it's made out of cardboard. The knife fits in there, it doesn't fall out. Also made another pouch to stick my ferro rod in, my knife sharpener, and this pouch is empty so far, but it is watertight. So what I think I'm going to do is put some char cloth in here and maybe a piece of flint, and it's just held together by a piece of duct tape. And there's extra duct tape rolled up to the bottom, and I have a string or a small rope tied to it to tie around my thigh. And then the loop is just made out of layers and layers of duct tape. And I've been using it so far. I'm going to test it out and see how it works. But the knife is really good. I just made it with a grinder. It's just an old ruler that I found in a pile of junk, and it actually made a pretty good knife. I don't know if you guys can see it. Actually, you can tell it's a ruler if you really look close. And the reason I made it to a point like this instead of having the blade just coming up over and then straight down is you can take the handle off, and with the extra duct tape on this sheath, you can haft it onto a spear for a survival type knife. And right here you can see there's some duct tape wrapped up. There's 2 metal arrowheads in there. On this side, under all this duct tape, there is some fishing line. On this side, under all this duct tape wrapped up and some more duct tape, is some fishing hooks. So that's not something I'm going to use every day, but for a survival type sheath, that's what I was going for. And it's actually pretty sturdy, and I can take everything out of it, and you know, it's pretty good made. It's not going to fall apart. I'm worried about if it gets wet, maybe the cardboard might start to break up, but I've been using it for a week or 2 now, and I took it out in the woods a couple times and it's held up pretty good. So I just wanted to show you guys that. But anyways, guys, this is Brandon with Survival Mode. Subscribe to my channel and check out my website at www.woodsurvival.com, and I'll see you next time.